Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. My fan is backwards. Beast. Alyssa Edwards Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album Dad AF. Back home again in Indiana. So I am home, sweet home. I just got home, just picked up the dogs from their hotel. We call the kennel the hotel. My best friend owns our kennel, so I call it the hotel. Anyway, I just picked the dogs up. They're very, very tired, and we've just been hanging around, and I thought, why not a drama video? I mean, I haven't really made one in a couple of days. I did a Q&A with my husband for our anniversary 2 days ago, and then yesterday we were traveling back to Indiana, so I didn't post a video yesterday, and I have some things to talk about today. But, most importantly, if you don't know, which you don't know is a lot, today is the launch of pumpkin spice at Starbucks. So I went through Starbucks today and I got this drink right here. You're gonna have to go over to my review channel and find out what this drink is called. It is new this year, I think it's new, at Starbucks, and I reviewed it. It's gonna be up on my review channel. If this video is up, that video is up. So hold on a second. Is it a or is it a You'll have to find out on my review channel. I love my review channel so much. I'm having so much fun over there. Okay. Let's talk about some, I also got this Starbucks tumbler in Las Vegas. I used to say Las Vegas, and everybody laughed at me. And now I realize so for years, people would be like, it's Vegas, not Vegas. And I didn't hear the difference. True story, could not hear the difference. And then in a vlog about 2 weeks ago, I was like, Vegas. I was like, oh my God, I get it now. So anyway, I bought this tumbler at the Starbucks, the Cosmopolitan, and it says Las Vegas on it. And it has sevens and all kinds of stuff on here. So anyway, okay, let's get into the drama. And today is going to be just kind of my opinion. I will tell you that going forward, hold on a second, I have so much to say today. Going forward, a lot of my videos probably won't have tons and tons of receipts in them. From time to time they will. YouTube is really, really cracking down on the use of multimedia receipts and things like that. And you know, in all honesty, my videos, whereas I'll throw up a receipt here and a receipt there, back in the day, I didn't throw up receipts at all. So I still will, but often I'm probably just gonna read them and just talk to them on here so that I'm able to continue to make videos over here and do what I love so much. And so, but yeah, so that's, if you're like, why is Peter not putting these receipts up there as much as he used to, because I'm gonna see if that will get around a little bit. Does that make sense? So I can continue to make the videos that I want to make. So we can continue to just sit up in Peter's kitchen and have a conversation about all this kind of stuff. Because then it's just really commentary. So anyway, and I will also probably be leaving it mostly up to you. So I mean, can you imagine a Peter Monn video with no opinion in here? There's no way. I can't do it. So anyway. Alright. James Charles went to the VMAs last night. Actually, lots of YouTubers went to the VMAs last night. And I was kind of surprised, you know? I think it's a positive, and I also think it's intriguing. The positive, I think, is that the world is starting to take YouTubers seriously. Now, here's the thing I want you to realize, okay? If you're watching this video, you probably watch a lot of YouTube, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why wouldn't Tana Mojo or James Charles or these people be invited to the VMAs, right? But if you ask somebody just off the street that does not watch YouTube whatsoever, which is 99% of the people that I know in my real life, no matter what age they are, they've never heard of a James Charles, they've never heard of a Tana Mojo, they've never heard of a Shane Dawson or a Jake Paul, and most of them haven't even heard of PewDiePie, even though PewDiePie has 100 million subscribers. Congratulations to PewDiePie on hitting 100 million subscribers, as well as getting married. What a cool month for him. So anyway, you know, like, a lot of people don't know who these people are. They've never heard of them. They don't watch YouTube. They don't really care, okay? But they can tell you about The Handmaid's Tale all day long. Orange is the New Black? Don't ruin it for me. I haven't finished it yet. But you know what I mean? They don't even know who these people are. So it is kind of a big deal, because what we're starting to see is YouTube is crossing over into mainstream. And it's started to slowly, progressively do that. You know, Colleen Ballinger with having her Netflix show. There's been a couple other people that have had their Netflix show. You know, some of these people being invited to the Met Gala, like James Charles, like Liza Koshy, you know, some other people. I mean, we're starting to see a lot of crossover, right? And so it's going to be a cool thing. I think we're going to see more and more of this. And I think it's going to be where YouTubers are taken more seriously for their craft or for what they do. You know, and I think that it's this inflated world that's very bizarre. Like, you know, if you're not on this end of it or you don't watch YouTube, like, you don't really get it. You know, like, I have friends of mine that we could talk about YouTube all day long. But actually, this was funny. Like, so I never get spotted in public. Like, never. Like, never. And we were on that tram, you know, at the airport yesterday, from Las Vegas, like, like, when you check in to, like, you know, go into your plane. And there was this girl, and her name was Michelle. So, hey, Michelle, how are you? And her boyfriend, and she looked at me, and she was like, we were sitting down, because I have the world's worst blisters on my feet. And she was looking at me, and she goes, Peter Monn? And I go, yeah. And I was like, do I know her from back home or something? She goes, I watch all your videos. And I was like, oh, thank you. So we were talking, and she said, she goes, it's so nice. She's met quite a few YouTubers, and she was like, it's really nice when you meet a YouTuber and they're just exactly the same in person as they are. And she was like, I'm really happy that you are. So, boost to Michelle. But anyway, we were talking about YouTubers, and she was asking me all the questions, you know, and she was telling me what she thinks of people. But, you know, like, her boyfriend was standing there and my husband was standing there, right? Like, my husband, you know, said to me, wasn't it last year in Vegas when we met those YouTube people? And I go, those YouTube people? And he goes, yeah, like, that guy and his boyfriend, what were their names? I go, oh, Shane Dawson. Like, he has no clue, right? He doesn't live in that world. He could care less. So, you know, like, it's interesting. And now that we're crossing over, well, that being said, I think it's important that those people that are being invited, okay, just like any other company that you should work for, just like any other corporation that you should work for, should be good representation for the company. Therefore, if YouTubers are going to be invited to events like the Met Gala and like the VMAs and the Oscars and things like that, I hope to God they show up and suit up, or suit up and show up, okay, and act the part. Well, two little things. First of all, now, I haven't gotten, first of all, James Charles puts this out last night on Twitter, okay? Because his entire outfit last night was one of those white bandangle. It looks very bondage. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the straps. I mean, it looks, listen, okay? Personally, if I was writing for, I don't know, In Style magazine, he'd make the worst list every single day of his life for me, okay? Y'all that love James Charles out there love him, okay? I get it. There's a lot of style out there. There's a lot of celebrities that I love their style, and other people would say I hate it. But I don't think James Charles could find some style if he looked in a matchbook, okay, or Matchbox. I just don't think he can, okay? And the poor kid, I mean, for the Met Gala, basically Alexander Wang handed him something off the rack, okay, that Kendall Jenner had worn in an ad. So he didn't, I mean, he got screwed on that one, right? But I do not love James Charles' style. I just don't, okay? I think I just think it's worst dress list. But that's just my opinion, right? And like opinions, we all have them. But I do think that James has a very specific style, okay? And he always does these straps and these wraps, and people say it's very Coachella looking, and it is very Coachella looking, okay? But the thing is that that's his style. And I think that when you're a celebrity and you're making a statement about whatever your style is, okay, I think that's okay. I mean, he has a very identifiable style, actually, you know? So this kind of made me sad. He tweeted out last night and he said, I mean, I don't feel sad for James Charles, okay? I just don't. I mean, James Charles has the world's best life, let's just be honest, okay? Even though he's gone through some tough times, he still has an incredible life, okay? So, there's homeless people out there, and James Charles owns his own home at 19. Don't cry for me, okay? So anyway, he said, I've been trying hard to elevate my style and outfits. A lot of people say my extra outfits are too Coachella. Fair, to be honest. But if I wear something more toned down, like a suit, I get dragged for being boring. Genuine question. What type of silhouette would you want to see me in? I love my looks, and I feel super beautiful and confident in them, which is all that matters. Absolutely. That's all that matters, is how you feel in them, right? But I would love to hear some honest, constructive feedback. Okay, so here's my honest, constructive feedback to James Charles on his outfit. Develop your own sense of style, you know? Do something that makes you happy. Do something that speaks of who you are. When you put your clothes on, is your soul speaking to you? And then speak that to everybody else. Because what will happen then is, you know, people will see James isn't making it. You think Beyonce gets dressed for the Oscars and is tweeting out, what do y'all think about? No, okay? Listen, these people kill me, okay? Because they live in this world where they want everybody to bow down to them as if they're sister celebrities, right? But then they're like, I don't know what to do with my style. I don't know what to do with my style, okay? Well, you're literally somebody that we should all be looking up to for style. I mean, this is what, like, I am so done with the beauty influencer community. Let me just tell you, okay? All of these people out there, well, there's a few people out there that I think that have some genuinely very cool style, I do, you know? But, I mean, like, even Jeffree Star, I think his style is, I think he has impeccable style, okay? I really, really do. I mean, let's just be honest. Jeffree Star 10 years ago and Jeffree Star today, style-wise, he is really, I mean, he's wearing Balmain. I mean, let's just be for real, okay? But still, to me, it's very much, like, right off the runway rack. You know what I mean? It's not like I look at him and I go, wow, like Betsy Johnson. It's like, I look at her and I think her style is like, I mean, come on, like she's got it, right? I don't look at Jeffree Star and I think he's got the most incredible style. I mean, he has the money to afford those things, right? So I guess what I'm kind of over with all this whole beauty industry is that all of these people, you know, Patrick Star, I think, has some original style, and we're going to talk about that in a second, you know, with the turbans and things like that. But the thing to me is, you guys are supposed to be the most creative people in the entire world at the top of your game, and you're putting out a tweet asking us what we think of your style. Gal, wear a t-shirt and jeans. I could give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, seriously. You're the one supposed to be leading the forces, okay? I'm just saying. Miley Cyrus ain't tweeting to the world, okay? What do you think of my style? Do you think I should tone it down? I mean, come on. What that says is you lack complete confidence and you really do care about what people think. Then be transparent with that and say, I lack confidence and I really care what people think. And I want to know what people think because I want to please people out there. Because if I'm not pleasing people, people aren't watching my videos and I'm not making money. Let's just call it for what it is, okay? Otherwise, wear what you want to wear and don't worry about somebody else, okay? I mean, it just doesn't matter. And all of these people that are supposed to be at the top of their style game, I'm like, hey, I really don't get it. I just don't. But I need some coffee. Okay, so anyway. But then, I get this message from somebody on Twitter. Now, if she has tweeted me back, let's see if she has yet. She hasn't, because I literally tweeted her, oh my God, my stupid Twitter. Now I'm gonna go out, close it out, go back in. I literally tweeted her back, or messaged her, I literally messaged her back 2 minutes before I made this video. Hold on. My receipts, Whitney. Whatever you want, anything you want done, baby. This is called me stalling. Okay. So, what is going on with this stupid Twitter? Twitter is breaking down on me. I have things to say, Twitter. Hold on a second. Okay, that worked out just fine because my battery was dying anyway. Okay, now I'm not going to read who this message is from because she hasn't responded to me yet to say if she wants an anonymous shout out or if I can use a message. So I am just going to read what she sent me, and she sent it to me for tea and drama, so that is completely fine for me to read on video. She said, there's even a title to the message, James Charles at the VMAs. Are you ready? Hi Peter, I was at the VMAs last night with friends and our tickets got split up. One of my friends and her cousin got seated 2 rows in front of James, Nikita, and Tana. She said hi to Tana, and Tana was so sweet to her and took a picture with her. She said hi to James, and he just looked at her. My friend said that James was on his phone the whole time with a puss on his face. What? With a what on his face? Oh my Lance, oh my God. The puss sounds, okay. Sour apples, sour grapes, okay. No comment. Okay. She said hi to James and he just looked at her. My friend said that James was on his phone the whole time with sour look on his face. Wonder why? Probably because he wasn't in the super VIP exclusive celeb section, but that's just my guess. And then she said, okay, I'm not usually one to send drama tips, but wasn't sure if anyone else would mention it to you. I watch your main channel at vids every night before bed, we're BFFs, oh my God, and just chatting and hanging out. Good Judy right here. So thank you, Good Judy, for sending me that little tip, okay? If that is true, which I'm not saying that it is, but allegedly, if that is true, okay, that James Charles was saying that with a sour look on his face. Puss out! Did you remember that back in the day from the Glitter Forever 17 videos? Oh my God, puss out and boobalicious. Okay, if that is true, would it surprise anybody that James Charles sat in an event that nobody gets invited to in the real world except for James Charles for, I don't know. But anyway, and he's there and he's on his phone the whole time. Doesn't surprise me, not one bit. Wonder who he's texting. You know what I mean? It's come on. To me, that is just and if that's true, if there's any bit of truth to that, that is also just the sense of entitlement that the world, I mean, that is so rude. Get off your phone, okay? Put your phone down, get off your phone. It's just rude. So anyway, but I did think it was interesting that they said that Tana was really nice in there. So hey, so props to Tana for being super friendly. I've actually heard that Tana is super, super friendly in public. So, all right, let's go on to the next story. And I don't know, that's just allegedly. James may have been just the kindest person in the entire world and she made the whole thing up. I don't know, okay? But I don't think she did. So anyway, let's talk about the next thing. Come here for a second, Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee the flying chihuahua is home. He would like to say, hello, everybody. Did you have a good time? Oh, he's so happy, and his little brothers, they got haircuts today. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is, and I have to tell you, like, I have been trying to follow this, and I don't truly understand it, so I am just going to talk about a certain part of it, okay? So, there is this artist out there, this makeup artist. Now, you guys are probably going to tell me that I'm completely just messing her name up, and I probably am, okay? And, I want to make sure that I get her name right. Hold on a second. She goes by, oh, now my Twitter isn't showing up or anything. What is going on? With the world is saying, do not make this video today. Okay, so I believe that her makeup name is Worthy, because everybody is telling me to check her out. What? I cannot. Okay, here she is, Chelsea. She goes by Worthy. So Chelsea apparently a couple years ago did this video, and she calls it a traptorial. And so it is like a makeup tutorial, and I believe that she did it, like, I could be wrong that it's on YouTube, but I think it's only like on an Instagram or like Twitter, because it seems like it's a very short video. The original video is actually up on her Twitter. Somebody posted it and she retweeted it. She has now stated, yeah, so it says on here, somebody said this is her first video I ever saw and fell in love. She's literally the only person I know of that edits like this. And if I did see other people doing trap tutorials, I know they took it from her and continue to only watch her. And then it says, watch her new hot girl traptorial that just dropped. So she must have a YouTube channel. I don't know. Let's see. I am so prepared for this video. I actually, you guys went in, and I know this is gonna sound funny, but I actually went in and I read like all of her videos. Here she is, Chelsea Worthy. Oh, she only has, well, 2 months ago, a year ago, then she hasn't really posted that many videos, okay? So she must be mostly Instagram and Twitter. But this is the issue, okay? Is that Patrick Starr came out, and he did this video, and he posted it on, I saw it on Twitter, but I think it's also on Instagram. And her videos are very much like this, like poomp, like that, poomp, 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 right? And it's like, and then like, fan, and there's like a new look underneath it, right? And it's all to like rap music, and it's very cool. You guys, it is literally like one of the most artistic beauty and like tutorials I've ever seen. I mean, truly. Like, if you saw this, it's not like, you know how like you see those things on Instagram and it's like all the people are doing it now and it's like that, you know what I mean? It's not that, okay? It's so completely different, and it's like that she has like these fire like editorial things that she does, which then Manny uses that, okay? So Manny comes and he does this tutorial on his YouTube channel, and it's copying her same editing skills. Well, here's the thing, okay? Is that people are really upset because they're saying that, like, Patrick Starr totally copied her editing style and didn't credit her whatsoever, okay? Which he didn't. There's no crediting of her whatsoever. If you watch Patrick Starr's video, which I did several times, and when I saw it, and this is where it's important, okay? Now, I had never heard of Worthy. I think actually, if I'm pronouncing her name right. So if I'm not Worthy, I apologize. Please, somebody correct me, and I'll correct it in my next video. But this is important, okay? The fact that I have no idea who this person is, and that I've never watched her videos before, but if I had seen her video, I would have been extremely intrigued and started following her, is very important, okay? Because I didn't see her video first. I saw Patrick Starr's. And when I saw Patrick Starr's video, I thought, this is really creepy. Like, this is a new concept. Like, this is very, very cool. But it wasn't a new concept. And it wasn't Patrick Starr's. It was Chelsea's. And the fact that he took it from her and didn't credit her is beyond me. The fact that Manny took it and didn't credit her is beyond me. I do not understand, and I will say this about James, I will say this about Patrick Starr, I will say this about Manny, I will say this about anybody out there, okay? I do not understand why you can't take 2 seconds to credit somebody, okay? Now, I will tell you that, like, this has gotten really ugly. Like, people are coming for her her. Jackie Ina has gotten really involved, and I don't understand all of that. Tweets are starting to be deleted. I believe that, like, Jackie Ina went in and deleted all of these tweets. Like, I don't really know what's going on, but I just want to say this, and this was the part that I wanted to address in my video. I'm not getting into all that, okay? If I go in and I read it and I understand it, I will come back and make that video. But what I don't understand is why bigger influencers that got their place, okay, by other people helping them along the way, cannot do the same favor in return. It is such a bad look to me. You know, and I just came out in a video, like, I don't know, like a week or two ago, and I said that Patrick Starr is such a nice guy, he stays out of drama, whatever. And you know, it was interesting because I started getting a lot of messages from people that Patrick Starr's really rude in person, that he really doesn't talk to people, like when he sees his fans out, that fans are just like not impressed with how he is at all. I got a lot of messages from like that, you know? So is this Patrick Starr's public persona that he puts on when everybody is looking? But who is he when he's not looking? Is he the person that doesn't credit somebody that could really use the help or would really appreciate being acknowledged? If you go in and you read Chelsea's statement that she has put on her Twitter, what she talks in there a lot about, you know, is not being respected within her own community, okay? Well, he respects you enough to take your idea and call it his own. Manny respects you enough to take your idea and call it your own. Why can we not credit these people? I do not understand, and listen, if there's a huge bunch of background about her, don't be coming for me. I don't know her. I don't eat at the Chinese buffet with her. I'm just commenting on the idea of stealing people's ideas and not crediting them with it, okay? Yes, it's an artistic idea. But does it mean it's copywritten? Not necessarily. People were saying that, like, this arrangement that these girls did, that James totally stole that, and that is like a legal issue. It could be. A look, a tutorial, not so much, unless it is copyrighted. And you can do stuff like that, right? It's just in bad taste. It makes me look at these people in a completely different way. This whole situation makes me look at Patrick Starr and Manny and be like, I think Patrick Starr did it, and I think Manny copied it from Patrick Starr copying it from Chelsea, is what it is. What it makes me think, number one, is y'all aren't that creative. Okay, well, if you're not that creative, and the only reason, because people say, why do we only talk about the same 5 to 6 beauty influencers over and over and over again? I'll tell you why, okay? This is the truth right here. Because these are the same 5 to 6 people that continue to get in drama over and 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 over again, okay? James Charles, Jeffree Star, Nikita Dragon, Gabriel Zamora, Manny MUA, Toddy Westbrook, all of them continue just to get in drama and drama and drama. If they didn't, would they have the following they had? I don't know. I'm starting to question that, okay? I'm starting to think maybe some of these up-and-coming influencers need to try to get, they've tried to get in some drama. It didn't really work for them because they got in the wrong kind of drama, see? These people are really good at stirring the pot and knowing what kind of drama, all of them, okay? All of them. And what's really sad is that there are some influencers out there that really, really deserve to get noticed, but they're not getting noticed, okay? Because they're just continuing to, like, these bigger ones are continuing to stir up drama. So even though they're losing subs and all this kind of stuff, they're still getting the views. They're still getting people that are noticing them and talking about them. And the bigger ones are growing. Jeffree Star and James Charles were absolutely, literally not affected whatsoever business-wise from what happened with Dramageddon 2. Not whatsoever. The 2 biggest ones involved in Dramageddon 2, okay, the 2 that showed their butts the most gained off of this whole Dramageddon 2. Don't tell me that this whole thing is, that these aren't contrived things, okay? Listen, I've been watching this stuff go on too long. The ones that are in the drama are the ones that are getting the views. And if you're not in the drama and you're not stirring stuff up, you ain't getting the views no more, okay? People are gonna get bored of you. It's gonna be the same things over and over and over again. And I think that's why this is going on. And I think, honestly, that is why they steal ideas and they don't credit it, okay? Because if Patrick Starr knows that he took this from somebody, and he credits her with it, that's going to be a really nice move. Patrick Starr's a really nice person. You know, he recreated this person's saying, and so he credited her with it, and now she's going to get some attention off of it, and whatever. And apparently this video that she did originally went viral anyway, right? Okay. But he doesn't, and then everybody's talking about it, and then everybody's talking. Now, Patrick Starr's not going to worry about losing subscribers. And then all of a sudden, Patrick Starr is being talked about losing, like, that he stole this and didn't credit her, which is going to make everybody go and watch Patrick Starr even more. See, it's a game. It's all a trickery game. So that's why I'm over there reviewing pumpkin spice stuff. Because why wouldn't you? Okay? It's much nicer over in that world. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.